Flaubert's novella November was written in 1842 when he was only 20 years old. It is an early autobiographical novella that anticipates many of the themes and stylistic concerns of his later masterpieces. Blending confession, psychological introspection, and romantic melancholy, the work explores youthful desire, loneliness, memory, and the painful transition from innocence to experience. The novella begins with the narrator looking back on his youth with a mixture of nostalgia and regret. He recalls growing up as a sensitive, lonely, and imaginative boy who felt alienated from the ordinary world around him. Instead of finding comfort in social relationships, he retreats into books, dreams, and fantasies. His emotional life is shaped more by imagination than by real experience, and he develops an idealized view of love and beauty that remains unattainable in everyday life. As he matures, the narrator becomes increasingly obsessed with romantic and sexual desire. His longings are intense but undefined, reflecting the emotional confusion of adolescence. He idealizes women from a distance, imagining perfect relationships that reality never fulfills. This tension between fantasy and reality becomes one of the central themes of the novella. The narrator recognizes that his desires are largely creations of his own imagination, making genuine emotional satisfaction impossible. The turning point of the story occurs when the narrator meets Mary, an experienced prostitute. Unlike the idealized women of his fantasies, Mary is worldly, compassionate, and emotionally perceptive. She initiates the young man into physical love with tenderness rather than exploitation. Through their conversations, Mary reveals the hardships of her own life, describing how poverty, betrayal, and social circumstances force her into prostitution. Despite her profession, she possesses warmth, intelligence, and humanity, challenging the narrator's simplistic moral assumptions. The relationship profoundly changes the narrator. Though he experiences physical intimacy for the first time, he realizes that love cannot permanently satisfy the deeper emotional emptiness within him. Mary eventually disappears from his life, leaving behind only memories that become increasingly idealized with time. Her departure symbolizes the inevitable loss of youth and innocence. Throughout the novella, Flaubert examines the conflict between dreams and reality. The narrator gradually discovers that life rarely corresponds to the romantic ideals cherished during adolescence. Human happiness is fleeting, desire is insatiable, and memory transforms past experiences into something more beautiful and meaningful than they originally were. Rather than providing fulfillment, memory often intensifies longing by preserving emotions that can never be relieved.